All right, guys. So today is, what is it? 12th of February, and we're going to be going over the day. This is a pretty good day in my opinion. I didn't get to capitalize on it as much as I wanted to, but uh good day nonetheless. I'm happy I was able to read the markets. We'll get into it. So, coming into the day, CPI. We had CPI, so massive news candle. What was it? Like 350 points all the way to the bottom. So, after that news came out, we pretty much just took out every draw that was like coming into the market before news looking to see get taken out. So I was just like, yeah, we're gonna have to just go for some like internal or like external internal kind of things, play around the news. Wick. I don't necessarily like want to look for longs because, coming into today, like the probability in the morning AM session, those couple hours of going 300 points up, it's just not that high. So as we come to the morning, I marked out a bunch of stuff. So as you can see, we have an unfilled 15. We have this sell side down here. And I just kind of wanted to see, like, how is this going to play out? Like, to me, this looks like a market maker buy model. I don't think, yeah, no SMTs. So I just wanted to see before we did have 10 a.m. news. So I wanted to see before 10 a.m. what's going to happen. And it was pretty much just only up, right? Like, yeah. So at this point, I see I marked out the range right here, and we're just kind of chilling between OT and equilibrium of the range. So I'm like, okay, shorts wouldn't look bad here, but it's what time is it? 9:54. So we have to wait for news, which sucks. But there was a 2-minute short right here that I really liked. Just sucks that it was before news. And obviously we have to rebalance the range, right? So we have this 5-minute right here. And let's say we were to enter this. Stops up at the top. And we would just be targeting, what did I target here? I want to say it was like a fib. I think it was like the 2.5. Yes, 79 sounds right. So I paper traded this. I wonder if I can show the executions. I'll show that later if I do. But yeah, paper traded that. Jesus, this is annoying. There you go. And this is, keep in mind, this is before 10, so I can't take this. Like, it's against my rules. But, top that 5, go break even. And it plays out, oops. It plays out to hit TP. So, that was a good trade. I sadly couldn't have taken it. But then, I was like, I marked out this as well, and we tapped perfectly into OT right on this wick. I had executions this morning. And now I didn't like, okay, the thing with this was, yes, we had an unfilled 5, so I like, we want to see the range get rebalanced, especially leaving a data high that's 10 a.m. open. This is like clear open low to me, right? And we had a discounted 5 right here that I believe got tapped. No, it didn't. Okay. We were in a 15. Yeah, we were respecting a 15. Either way, go back here. We had a 2-minute IFVG, and this just looked, like a textbook mech setup, but being internal to external, I didn't really want to take it today, especially like, seeing that we just inverted the 5. I kind of was more bearish coming into the morning, so I kind of anticipated us to run this low resistance liquidity that's over here. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm between trying to figure out if I did hesitate on this because my finger was on the trigger here. Like, I was planning on taking it, but it's just like I was starting to hesitate, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be mad if I lose this, first off. Second off, I'd rather be taking external to internal. And yeah, I just didn't end up taking it. But look at it. This is kind of like yesterday's trade, honestly. Like, literally just straight to TP, textbook long. But yeah, okay. I don't know what I did there. I don't know. I'll just get rid of the stop. It's like stopping me out for some reason. But yeah, like I was saying yesterday, like, I had to go break even because there was an SMT, but like, it just ran straight to stop and it was a pretty textbook setup. Yeah. So now stops at break even and it just goes straight to TP. Beautiful trade. And yeah, I sat this one out. It sucks watching it just go straight to TP like that, right? But it's whatever, you can't control that. You stay disciplined, so it's fine. And then as we're moving up here, we get this massive wick and we tap right into this 1 hour change in state of delivery. And that's just kind of an extra confluence for me considering like we are in an hourly. So when we're trading this high into an hourly, I kind of like look for like an order block or a CISD that would be a good spot to reject off of. And, especially anticipating shorts here because, we have now an unfilled 5 and we're creating an unfilled 15. Sorry if you can't see that. There you go. Creating an unfilled 15 and an unfilled 5. So I wanted to see this range now get rebalanced. So if we're getting something like a rejection off this, that's just a perfect sort of entry for me. And we get the inversion. And this trade I actually took today. This is the one trade I took today. So stops, we're like right here. This thing is, whatever this is called is different just because that's my actual entry. But okay, yeah. So trade down, hit the 15, go break even. And then I ended up getting break even. So yeah, I mean, that was the trade for the morning. It was really good. I liked it a lot, kind of a 3 drive here into a CISD unfilled hourly. And this is what I was looking for originally, the external liquidity to internal liquidity. So this really lined up. I would have been happy if I lost this, and just a great trade overall. Like, especially like with market maker models, like this morning, it was just very obvious to tell where things are going to reverse. And, when like right here, when bearish PD arrays started getting disrespected, it was very obvious that we were going to continue to disrespect them, and so on and so forth. Once we start disrespecting bullish PD arrays right here, that's the start of the market maker sell model, and I can assume we're going to move downwards, and that's exactly what we did over 11. We went down to my TP, and yeah, I mean, you could say that completes the sell model considering we're in OT of the range and we're probably holding like a 5-minute or something. Yeah, we're holding a 5, so now we want to rebalance, move upwards. We still have these data highs up here, so that's obviously the stronger draw. And I'll just put this in the PM. What time is this? 12:55. Okay, so coming into PM, we're really close to data highs. I just want to see them get hit. But all that we end up doing is just trading, chopping around, trading down, and then come to 2 p.m. open. We get an open low, and we find our setup. So we had an SMT with this internal low that's inside of a 15-minute fair value gap as well as a 30-minute. I don't think we have an hourly. No, we don't. Okay. So yeah, this is a really great setup. Like just a bunch of stacked confluences as well as low resistance liquidity and like really magnetic draws for us to go hit. So we ended up getting a 2-minute inversion right here. And I didn't take this. I kind of just forward tested it. It was just like a really solid, obvious trade. Like this is just a super obvious smart money reversal into a buy model, right? Like, you know, you have to rebalance. There's lots of people stop sitting on this low resistance liquidity, and there's the data highs, which is a super strong draw. So take that. And yeah, this is a long one, but anyways, I would have obviously gone back in here. I think just because of my fill, I get stopped, but it does run. So yeah, my fill is like up there because of this backtesting thing, but in reality, you'd probably get a tiny bit of a lower fill if you're lucky, and you wouldn't have gotten break even there. And that would have been a win. It would have just been a really long hold. Like, I don't know, sitting through all of that and then coming that close to your break even, bro, that's hard to handle. That takes like really strong mental. But yeah, I mean, super, super like, bro, PM is just perfect for this kind of stuff. Like, you know, high time frame external SMT instead of high time frame PD array. You get your inversion along with the power of 3 move. It's tons of stacked liquidity, unfilled fair value gap to rebalance. Beautiful trade. Like, you know, you guys should definitely learn this. If you want to learn it, I can tell you guys where to go to learn it. I learned from my mentors. They're great guys, PB Trading. And yeah, if you want to get in contact with me, you can look down below and it'll be there. And I hope you enjoyed today's recap. Today was a great day. I wish I banked more than I did, but what can I say other than, you know, be happy with what you got, you know? Tomorrow is a new day. Anyways, thank you. God bless.